All right, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in here. Let's talk. Let's talk. We have a lot of great topics that we are going to cover today. Okay, we do. Now, I want to say this. I don't even know why it's a situation or, why we are even discussing or talking about this. And that is illegals getting here, not the right way, but the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, coming in here, and these are not just regular people, these are criminals, gangs, and all of that coming in. The borders open, wide open now, wide open under the Biden administration. People just coming in here, not being checked or anything, and doing all that ruthless stuff they was doing on and where they from, and bringing it here and harming the very American people. And then we are sitting and watching in real time the people that people voted for who are actually taking up for these very people and did nothing when the American people were in crisis. No money, no nothing. People dying, losing their homes, everything they've built their life on, everything they worked hard for off our tax dollars. And I don't even know why this is a topic, why we are even discussing this BS when reality, when you fly overseas and things like that, what do you need? A passport, right? You can't get up through there without a passport. So why we can't have the same respect for our country? Well, thanks to Trump and we the people who got up and was tired and voted for change. Because we got the very people, which is Trump and his whole administration, coming through here and doing exactly, Tom Homan, all them doing exactly what we asked for and what we actually love to see. And that is a huge slap to anybody who has lost a loved one to an illegal or just a criminal, period. A huge slap to the angel moms who's lost their innocent babies over this situation. With that being said, y'all, we gonna issue out Bimbo Awards, and the number one Bimbo Award goes to, I know y'all, Jasmine Crockett in her ignorant way of thinking. I'm just gonna say that flatter. Ignorant way of thinking. And sometimes I just feel like, God, our people have to do so much better. Reading is fundamental, y'all. Researching and finding out this information for yourself is fundamental. It's not hard. It's out there. You get what I'm saying? So now with that being said, y'all, we finna dive into it, coming straight from Wesley Hunt's page. I'm watching a lot of people on X this morning asking who's going to tell her. Well, let's get into it and let's hear the fuckery that's going on, y'all. Let's go.
You randomly kidnapping folk and you throwing them out of the country against their civil rights, against their constitutional rights. And frankly, how would they feel if some other country decided that they were going to just start throwing people randomly in our country? Like,
you cannot tell me a country that would allow 20 million people to enter their country illegally and their country do absolutely nothing about it. This is the greatest country in the world. That's why there's 20 million people trying to enter it illegally. So therefore, we bear an even greater responsibility to keep these animals from entering our country to protect you, the American public. That's our job. President Trump won, and he was given a mandate for that very reason. He promised to protect us and put our priorities first. It is just that simple. And President Trump is using his power and his constitutional power given to him by the American public to stop this from happening. For the record, I flew 55 combat air missions in Baghdad in an Apache helicopter because I do not want to see animals in our country terrorize my fellow Americans. That's what we took an oath to do. As sitting here in the halls of Congress, it is also our responsibility to protect the American citizen first.
And facts. Where are the lies? Okay? Facts on this. That's why I rocks with Wesley. Okay? You see the stuff she says is ridiculous. The stuff she says is ridiculous. Like, I don't even know why she's still standing, y'all. Like, I don't even know why she still has a job. But again, there's people out here who actually rocks with that. Here she goes again. Jasmine Crockett is not a criminal violation to enter the country. And which it is, y'all. It is. Go look it up. It is. Let's get into it.
Not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime, which is why they're so frustrated, because they really want our local law enforcement to go out and round up people when they could be looking out for the murderers and the sexual abusers as well as the robbers. They want them to go and round people up on civil accusations. It is not a criminal violation
It's
to
just,
enter the country.
when is enough going to be enough? You know, like, when are people really going to wake up and just be tired? Some people actually enjoy this type of news. This is what you can consider fake news. Okay? Know what I'm saying? Now, people have a right to stress their opinion, but at the same time, fact check it. Know exactly what you're talking about. It is against the law to come over here illegally. Like, it is. And due to past administrations not really giving a care because they see money, they thought they seen votes. You know what I'm saying? They made it seem as if it's okay, and it's not. It's not okay to come over here and just leave our borders open and let any and whoever. Would you let anybody just come up in your house you don't know? You're not finna let no random stranger just come up in your home. You're not gonna do that, right? So it's the same thing. We're not just gonna let any and everybody come up through here that we don't know. Like, come on, let's be real. Let's live in reality. Now, with that being said, y'all, the angel moms are tired. This is their message and what they have to say for anybody that believes it's okay to go fly across town with our tax dollars to go see about a criminal, gang member, and all these things, abuser, or just anybody that is for due process for the people that didn't even get over here the correct way. The angel moms are tired, okay? They lost their innocent children to these very same people that they going to go fight for and saying F the American people. They sent a message. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to get into it, coming straight from MAGA Voice on X. If y'all want to follow this person, let's get into it.
My name's Angie Morphine Vargas, and I'm mother to Ruben Morphine. He was executed in the streets of Salinas in 1990. 34 years later, I could still cry for him like if it was yesterday.
Sad.
My name is Maria Herrera Vega, and I'm the mother of Marine and Border Patrol agent Javier Vega Jr. Our son, who went by Harvey, was murdered August the 3rd, 2014.
My name is Chris Odette. I'm an angel father. My daughter, Krisha, was killed September 12th, 2014 by an illegal alien in Rockwall, Texas.
This is my son Ryan and his girlfriend, both poisoned to death by illicit fentanyl. I can't bring my son back, but we are doing all of this to save the future Americans from being poisoned to death by fentanyl.
My name is Agnes Gibney. This is my son Ronald da Silva, who was murdered by a previously deported criminal illegal alien gang member.
My name is Angel Mom Marianne Mendoza. This is my son, Sergeant Brandon Mendoza of the Mesa, Arizona Police Department, who was killed on May 12, 2014 by a repeat illegal criminal. Thank everybody in this administration for finally paying attention to criminals who harm Americans.
We thank the Trump administration from the bottom of our hearts.
Without them, there would be no justice for my daughter.
We're finally getting some justice in this country for our children.
This right here is what should be living here in America, not criminals that are coming in right now.
And there you have it. My heart goes out to each and every last one of them. These people left behind children, wives, husbands, mothers, sisters, aunts, brothers. These people don't get another chance. They will not be able to see another day. And these parents are forever going to grieve their children, husbands, loved ones. So it's not okay. It's not. And thank God for Trump administration, his whole team, for doing exactly what he said he was going to do in all of his campaigns. And within the first 100 days, getting it done. And they are continuing to get it done. And we, the people, are enjoying and loving every bit of it. I asked for it. Y'all asked for it. This is what we want. I, myself, do not regret it. Get them all, and get them up out of here. I see it, but I see it. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Coming straight from Benny Johnson, reporter, why not just arrest the leaders who are harboring illegal aliens? Why not? Hold them all accountable for. Get every last one of them. Let's go, Hope.
The president signed an executive order just this week threatening to fund sanctuary cities for their policies. Why not just arrest the leaders who are harboring and shielding illegal aliens, actually terrorists?
Get them too.
Deportation.
Wait to see what's coming.
So, the president signed an executive order just this week threatening to fund sanctuary cities for their policies. Why not just arrest the leaders who are harboring and shielding illegal aliens, actually terrorists, from deportation?
Wait to see what's coming.
I can't make out what he just said. He said something with a smile. Y'all let me know if y'all caught what Hogan said. Drop it in the comment section. I'm trying to see. Oh, he said wait till you see what's coming. Okay. Ha. Reading is fundamental. I just said that and I read. Okay, so don't come for me. I got it now. Yeah, just wait. So they about to start, you know what I'm saying? They hearing the American people, they hearing we the people, and what we saying. Yes, that's the only way we gonna really see change. You know what I'm saying? Is by holding these people accountable, because they still think they can't be touched, and they still think they can walk around and say these things and do these things and feel unbothered. But yeah, F around and find out era, y'all. That's what era this is. Now, meanwhile, your girl, Bimbo News. Bimbo, now we out of Queen Bee's news. We into Bimbo News, y'all. She has been popping up lately. This lady is, well, some people are salty, you know, not the president of the United States. And the crazy part was a lot of people was just saying, well, we vote for her because she's black. But then there's a whole video of her doing like Indian food and having a Indian interview and all this other type of stuff. Like this is how they thought about the black community, doing all those twerk campaigns and stuff like that, and all this ratchet stuff, thinking that this is going to gain the black community. And it was a huge slap and failure. It's like, no, but this is how they think so lowly of the black community. And it's crazy. Like, we don't have common sense. Let's get into it, y'all. So she's just popping up everywhere. I don't know who's talking to her now. Tell her to go out there and get her face out here. I don't know what she got up underneath her sleeve. But y'all, let's get into the video. Coming straight from Benny Johnson on X. Let's go. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad we ain't got to hear that laugh and that smile cringe. Can y'all imagine just hearing this laugh? Listen, let me bring that back. Listen to it. Good. Oh my God.
Oh, please have a seat. Please have a seat.
Y'all, I'm so glad we did not let this happen. I'm just thinking to myself how many shots did she take in the back before she came up here and got to doing this speech. Anywho, y'all, we finna keep it moving. But yeah, she's popping up everywhere now. Again, I don't know who's telling her that she need to be, you know, out here talking. Just take the L, sit back. We don't really care. But she's starting to pop up everywhere again, y'all. With that being said, Caroline, she had to, you know, set the record straight. I think I speak for everyone in the White House. We encourage Kamala Harris to continue going and doing speaking engagements, y'all. Let's get into it.
Thank you, everyone. And just to add on the Kamala Harris point, I think I speak for everyone at the White House. We encourage Kamala Harris to continue going out and do speaking engagements. You'll hear from the president at 11 o'clock. See you guys later.
Ha! They got jokes, man, for real. Like, seriously. Because, like, sit down. Who cares? And then my boy Stephen Miller, y'all, on his Kamala speech. Y'all know, for those who don't know Stephen Miller, he's one of a lot that I rock with, too, because he's a fact checker. He don't, you know, he's going to put it out there. He ain't going to let you play with him, just like Jesse Waters, you know, Mr. Hunt and all them. And Brandon, they gonna let you know what it is. So let's hear what Mr. Miller has to say about Kamala's popping up here and there in her speeches. Let's go.
Hang on. Last night, Kamala Harris delivered her first major speech after losing the election. She attacked Trump personally, attacked the policies. Any comment from the White House on that?
Well, I think it was a great reminder to the American people of just how blessed we all are that the leader sitting in the Oval Office today is President Donald Trump and not President Kamala Harris. It was a helpful reminder of just what a travesty and a tragedy that would have been. It would have been the end of America.
Yes.
And it gives me a chance to bring this whole thing home. If we continued on this road of radical regulation, choking off American energy, sending our supply chains to foreign countries, taxing our economy to death, pushing this cancerous woke ideology on our children, ending merit, ending scientific innovation, ending public safety, allowing, everyone goes to the stores these days, everything's locked up, criminals roam free, law-abiding citizens under the previous administration were punished while gangbangers were given red carpet treatment. Democrats, of course, are still giving gangbangers red carpet treatment. And then the border invasion. If those policies had continued, it would have been the end of the American Republic. And the only thing Americans want to hear from Kamala Harris is an apology for joining Joe Biden, and remember, she was the border czar, joining Joe Biden in aiding and abetting the invasion of our country. And we're never going to stop talking about this because what they did to this country is unforgivable.
They sold it.
It is an eternal stain on the Democrat Party. Every day we read another story. Every day we arrest another alien they let into this country who raped a child, who beat a woman within an inch of her life, who murdered a mom, who murdered a dad, who trafficked drugs into this country, who trafficked fentanyl into this country, who are responsible for dead and slaughtered Americans. And I don't know what's broken in the Washington press corps, that none of that moves them emotionally. The only thing that gets them exercise is, do we need to have more trials for terrorist supporters? Do we need to have more trials for gangbangers? Do we need to have more trials for illegal alien invaders? Even though Congress and the Constitution clearly say that you can expel invaders and illegal aliens quickly, efficiently, and properly.
Facts, man. Come on. Because make it make sense. It don't, y'all. It does not make sense at all. This is crazy. Y'all see what they are fighting for. Y'all see what they represent. And yet you still have bimbos that will bag these bimbos up. It's crazy. I want y'all to remember something coming straight from Tony X too, y'all. That moment when Trump stood up in Butler Rally in PA, absolutely iconic. What if this, and I always think about the what ifs. What if this had went another way? What if? And people were joking and stuff like, oh, he just got gazed by the ear. Yeah, but did you not see him talking and he did a boom? I did not. Moved his head. At that time, it could have been something, y'all. But we were able to witness our president of the United States of America today almost be assassinated. Not one time, not two times. You know, we read this stuff. We learned this stuff in history and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But actually physically seeing it real time. And then in the midst of it, getting up and holding the fist in the air and saying fight with blood, losing down. And continue to fight. This man could be doing so much more with his family in his life. But he decided to continue to fight and keep going. And we the people seen it. And we got him where we need to get him. Whether this is last time or legal another time or whatnot, we did this. Because one thing we can't agree on is fair is fair. You know what I'm saying? Fight a fair fight. This was a weak move. This was a weak move. This shows you how weak they are. And not even weaker. Because like my boy Tom McDonald, bitch, you missed. You missed. Let's get into it, y'all. Yep. Yep. Look. I'm her with the that's me. Yep, that's me. F you adjusted my Trump hat. Yep, that's me with them. I'm in this crowd right here with them, y'all. That's me. That me. I'm with them.
I couldn't see if he was.
They is going in.
It came from over here.
That me, y'all, right there in that crowd. I'm right there in that crowd. But they come from Israel 100111948. That is definitely me in the crowd talking all that ish. After we found out that our president was all right, I'll be right. That's the type of crowd that I'm in. Right there, fingers up, middle fingers up. It's you, all that. All right, y'all. So we finna keep it moving, but don't forget, this man kept fighting. And with that being said, y'all, if we finna be honest, one of the men that was loved at once upon a time, he's still loved by everybody, y'all, but gained enemies when he decided to hop on the Trump train. Okay, when he decided to hop on the Trump train, everything broke loose negative towards this man. The same cars that they were saying they were trying to take regular gas cars out and go with all electric cars and stuff like that, they were for Elon. But as soon as Elon came up with his team Doge and they started to expose where the tax dollars was going and all this fraudulent stuff that's going on and corruption going on, oh, now everybody hates them. Okay, so shout out to Elon Musk within these 100 days of celebration, y'all, because it's because of him that they're able to pick apart the government. And not only that, so many other places, and that they actually really love our country and the people in it. Shout out to him. Let's get into it, y'all. Elon Musk.
Well, Mr. President, they say I wear a lot of hats.
That's facts. He do.
Has a hat. The American people voted for secure borders, safe cities, and sensible spending. And that's what they've gotten. A tremendous amount has been accomplished in the first 100 days. As everyone has said, it's more than has been accomplished in any administration before, ever. Period. This portends very well for what will happen for the rest of the administration. I think this could be the greatest administration since the founding of the country.
Yep.
Well, we all want to thank you for your help.
We sure do.
You really have sacrificed a lot. Been treated very unfairly.
Well, they do like to burn my cars, which is not great,
Right.
Well, Mr. President,
facts. But thank you so much, Elon. Thank you for getting in there and exposing these folks. You the reason why they running around now with their heads cut off and trying to find something to grab onto for a ha-ha moment, and they can't, because y'all just keep winning and winning and winning and winning. You know what I'm saying? Once we got that big win back in November, it was over with, baby. Like, it was over with. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Elon Musk. Thank you, Doge. Thank you, Trump administration. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We voted for this. We are loving every bit of it, and we're not regretting it. Now, I cannot wait, because they making their rounds of breaking down the government and things like that. I honestly and truly cannot wait until they start getting into our children's schools, getting into these schools, y'all, and cleaning it up there. Because it is a huge, huge problem in our children's education. And I cannot wait for them to pick it apart and clean that mess up as well, because it's coming. Our children are tired of it. They are. And they want change. And I don't blame them at all, because me being a parent, I want it too. Stop coming after our children. They're innocent. And that's why these people are doing it, because they're innocent and they can brainwash and form these children to how they to one of them. You get what I'm saying? But thank God to Trump administration, Doge and all them, y'all pick apart every piece of the government, every piece of education, and get into it everywhere. Y'all be surprised of what they gonna find. Let's get into it, y'all. Coming straight from Christy for Change. If y'all want to follow her on X, round of applause for this dad. Let's get into it.
Sweetheart, tell these people, do you want a little boy to watch you pee?
No,
No. Why?
because it's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
This is the moment a very angry father confronted his daughter's school board with nothing but the truth. Have a look at this.
My 8-year-old daughter knows it's inappropriate, and yet y'all sit there silent. If a little boy follows my daughter in that bathroom and touches her, you will have a new weather of dangers. This is ridiculous. You're opening up opportunity for problems to happen. You either create a new bathroom for those who are confused, or you send them to the staff bathroom. I want to prove that you're all hypocrites. Because each of you ladies, I want you to invite your husbands. Let's go to the bathroom. And I want them to watch me, watch you use the bathroom. Let's see if they get mad. Let's prove to the public the hypocrites that sit on this board. Because I bet you'll get mad when I watch your wife. Your husband will get mad when I watch you. Your husband would feel the same as I would about my wife. Now stand up and do something. You're so scared of losing federal funding, it's ridiculous.
Wow. Well, that's what a real dad looks like. How
Man.
is it possible for you to be put in a position of power that physically dictates people's lives, and yet it takes an 8-year-old child to tell you what you're doing wrong? I have a young daughter myself, and I'll tell you now, I'm not scared of cancellation. I completely agree with this guy.
Me
If I
too.
saw a man follow my daughter
Same.
into the bathroom, regardless of what his intentions were, there would be a problem. And I don't know any other man that wouldn't react exactly the same.
Oh, mother.
The world has gone completely mad. If you want to put on a dress and call yourself Cindy in your own time, that's completely up to you. I don't care what you do. Just leave the children alone. And I don't care if this loses me followers. If you're one of these people who thinks grown men should be sharing bathrooms and private spaces with little girls, then I don't want sickos like you following me
For
anyway.
real.
I don't usually get angry in my videos, but something has got to give. This is nonsense.
It
Thanks
is.
for watching, guys. Stay safe out there.
Man, when I tell you I rock with dad, because that's the truth. Let me come in the bathroom and watch your wife. Watching it. They gonna be pissed. So why do y'all allow it to happen to our children? Like, come on. He spent nothing but facts, man. That's real talk. We got to protect our babies, y'all. They are under attack, and I keep saying this. Pray for them. Get them. That's where I'm at with it. Get them. We gonna clean up house. Let's clean up house everywhere. Now, we getting ready to end this, y'all, in a minute. I just wanted to show y'all on Bimbo News today. Okay. And I want to show y'all what mental illness really looks like. Okay. Because they try to say, Trump and all his people and everybody had mental issues and stuff like that. I want to be able to show y'all where the really mental illness stuff is. Because mental illness is real. And it's not no joke. You know what I'm saying? But this is a different type of mental illness. This is what you call brainwash from the fake news and from the radical left and all this other type of stuff. This is this type of mental illness. Okay? This is what I'm talking about when I say mental illness. Because I don't play with mental illness because it is real. And a lot of people deal with it. And you know what I'm saying? So when I say mental illness, I'm talking about far left type of mental illness. Check this bimbo out.
You should feel guilty. You should feel guilty for what you did. You should have regrets and regrets and regrets and cry and feel guilty all the time. But you don't. You don't. And you know what that means? That means that you're a sociopath. You should feel guilty.
I don't feel guilty for voting for Trump and administration team. I don't feel guilty for what they are doing today. I don't feel guilty about any of it. I'm loving it. We the people are loving it. We the people voted for it. Okay, so what you need to go do is sit down, pick a corner, and cry. Because we don't regret ish. I don't feel guilty about nothing. I walked down there proudly and knew exactly who I was voting for. Didn't take me nothing but a few seconds because I did what I needed to do to know who I wanted to be up in there. Huh. Y'all better be researching. Y'all be ended up like this bimbo. Next bimbo goes to Chuck's hating. Just sit down somewhere. Has the audacity to say that Trump has the lowest 100-day approval rating, y'all. They big mad. When I tell you they big mad, they big mad. Let's go. Check this out, y'all.
The polls this week showed Trump has the lowest 100-day approval rating since they started polling 80 years ago. The lowest. Yes.
There's a poll out today that has your approval rating lower than any other congressional leader at 17%. Are you concerned that you may be a liability for your party?
Polls come and go. Our party is united. We're on our front foot. We're stepping forward and going after Trump and having real success. The polls this week showed Trump has the lowest.
That reporter called your 17% ass out. Shut up, Chuck. Shut your tail up, Bimbo. Bimbo Award, y'all. He gets the Bimbo Award. Shut up. That reporter just called you out. And that's how you do it, y'all. And check this out. I'm ending it just like this right here because why not? Excuse me. The only president to piss off both parties while keeping every promise to the people. I'm leaving that like that, y'all. The only president, y'all, got both parties mad, but still making moves for the people. What we voted for, what we don't regret. I'm loving it. Y'all loving it. We loving it. And we waited for this moment. It's happening. I'm embracing this. I'm enjoying this because y'all, you have to. This is an epic moment. What a great time to be alive. This is going down in history. Embrace and enjoy everything that this man is doing while he is in office. Because I'm telling you, and we got to keep this movement going. Make sure that you are researching, finding out who these people are when it comes to midterms, starting from the bottom to the top. Know who we putting in place. And know that some will come dressed. And she moving, y'all. They gonna come dressed with a mask on. But in due time, it will reveal. So you'll know what you need to do the next time. We seeing it now. Some of these very folks started out with a plan, but got corrupted in the middle, on in the end. So just make sure y'all research so y'all feel confident and know who y'all going to vote. Because I'm telling you, for a very long time, I was just going and I was just voting, just not even knowing what I'm voting, just because, I'm a Democrat, let me vote blue, everybody blue, but not knowing who I'm putting in place. That's not a way to go to vote. That's not how you do it. You want to feel confident about voting and know who you're voting for? Stay on, watch this entire administration. And not only that, watch the people in the past administration. Start putting two together. Start researching. Start doing it. Don't take it from me. Okay? Because I'm still learning. I'm just a messenger. I'm putting it out there. And then when it's time to vote again, you'll be like walking up in that thing like, yeah, I know about such and such because he did this. No, I don't know about him because he said he was going to do this. But he didn't do that. He sticks. So let me, boom. You know who you putting in place. It's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the love, the support. I love y'all. We almost at 100K. Let's go. Y'all hear me say we, because we worked hard. I know I'm back here and I'm the one bringing, presenting the videos and stuff like that. But y'all play a part too, family. Y'all be the one sharing, commenting, all that. It's because of y'all too. We about to hit 100K, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Trump 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. Yup. That's my president. Yep. That's my president. Yep. That's my president. Yep.